Hello friends, let's talk about Mexico. Hello everybody, you know us, we love to travel and we really love to eat. And let me tell you, there's a place that has some of the best food and the warmest people on the entire planet. That place is Mexico. It's right next door and it's a world of adventure waiting for you. I'm talking about flavors that will dance in your mouth and colors so bright they'll make your eyes happy. Forget everything you think you know from the news or movies. Mexico is a country that welcomes you with a giant, warm hug and a plate full of something delicious. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. I've been lucky enough to visit, and every single time I leave with a full belly and an even fuller heart. It's a country of incredible contrasts. You can be walking through the ruins of an ancient civilization in the morning, and then find yourself in a bustling, modern city by the afternoon. The people there have this incredible spirit, a real zest for life that you can feel everywhere. They smile, they laugh, they share their food, and they make you feel like you're part of the family, even if you just met. So many amazing choices. Okay, first things first. Where do you even start in a country as big and amazing as Mexico? It's like being in the world's best bakery. You want to try everything. First up, Mexico City. This place is a giant, beautiful, exciting whirlwind. It's one of the biggest cities in the world with everything. World-class museums, parks where families gather, a food scene that is absolutely out of this world. Cancun, Tulum. They're famous for a reason. Beaches with powdery white sand and that classic Caribbean turquoise water, ancient Mayan ruins right on a cliff overlooking the ocean, history and a beach, that's a perfect day right there. You have to go to Oaxaca. Oh my goodness, Oaxaca. This city is the heart and soul of Mexican food and culture. The buildings are painted in beautiful pastel colors. This is the land of mole, one of the most amazing sauces ever created. And let's not forget about places like San Miguel de Allende. It's an artist's dream. Head to Puerto Vallarta, a friendly and fun city with beautiful beaches and a lively boardwalk. The point is, Mexico has a place for every type of traveler. You just have to decide which adventure you want to have first. Alright, let's get to the important stuff. The food. When you think of Mexican food, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Tacos, right? The tacos in Mexico are on a whole other level. Not the crunchy kit shells, soft, warm corn tortillas. The king, taco al pastor, marinated pork on a vertical spit. Vendor slicing meat off the spit onto a tortilla, topped with pineapple, onion, cilantro. Flavor explosion, tacos everywhere. That's the beauty. Best ones at humble street taquerias. Look for a crowd of locals, best sign. Each region has its specialty. Baja California, fish tacos, crispy battered fish with creamy slaw. Mexico City, tacos de canasta, steamed and super soft. Tacos with grilled steak, slow-cooked pork, even beef tongue. Don't be scared, be adventurous, little pieces of heaven. More than tacos. Street food, antojitos, little cravings. Elote, grilled corn on the cob, slathered with mayonnaise, cotija cheese, chili powder, squeeze of lime. Tlayudas, giant Mexican pizza on a thin, crispy tortilla. Quesadillas, not always with cheese in Mexico City. Fillings like squash blossoms, mushrooms, huitlacoche, Mexican truffle. Earthy, smoky, be brave. Walk up to that little cart on the corner, point at what looks good, and get ready for a delicious surprise. The street is where you find the real food. Now we need to talk about some dishes that feel like a warm hug from a Mexican grandmother, passed down for generations, full of history and love. At the top of that list, mole. Mole is not just a sauce, it's a work of art. One of the most complex, incredible things you'll ever taste. It can have over 30 ingredients. Chilies, nuts, seeds, spices, a little bit of chocolate. The chocolate doesn't make it sweet, it adds depth and richness. It's a labor of love. Best place to try it, Oaxaca, the land of the 7 moles. Each mole is different. Mole negro, dark, rich, smoky. Mole coloradito, brick red, a bit sweeter. Mole verde, fresh and green. Next up, tamales, little packets of joy, made from mesa, savory fillings, shredded chicken in green salsa, shredded chicken in red salsa, pork, cheese and peppers, sweet fillings, pineapple, strawberry, wrapped in a corn husk or a banana leaf, then steamed. Every family has their own recipe. Classic breakfast food, sold from big steaming pots on street corners. Grabbing a warm tamale and a hot drink, perfect start to the day. And soups and stews, can't forget them. Mexican food is comfort food. Pozole, a hearty stew made with hominy and pork or chicken. Toppings you add yourself. Lettuce, radish, onion, lime. The food in Mexico is amazing because the culture it comes from is just as rich and vibrant. Mexican culture is a beautiful blend. Ancient indigenous roots, centuries of Spanish influence. You see it everywhere. Architecture, art, daily life. Family is everything here. It's the center of the universe. big, multi-generational families in parks on a Sunday, sharing a meal, enjoying each other's company, warmth and closeness, beautiful to witness. People are incredibly welcoming to visitors. Art isn't just in museums, it's everywhere. Just look at the murals. Huge, colorful building-side murals across Mexico City. Diego Rivera made this tradition famous. Today, bold street art with political and social commentary. Incredible folk art, artesania, in the markets. Woven textiles from Oaxaca, intricate pottery from Puebla, alebrijes, whimsical, colorful animal sculptures, handmade art with skill and passion. Music and dance are the heartbeat of Mexico. Evening plazas filled with music. Mariachi bands in costume, powerful voices. Marimba groups playing in Chiapas parks. Cumbia spilling out of restaurants. People dancing. Joyful, spontaneous. Deep respect for history and tradition. Ancient pyramids you can climb. Ruins of the Maya, ruins of the Aztecs, visiting Teotihuacan and climbing the Pyramid of the Sun, awe-inspiring. Feel history all around you, the past is alive in people and customs. Mexicans know how to throw a party. The calendar is filled with fiestas, or festivals, an explosion of color, music, food, tradition. These aren't just fun get-togethers, they are deeply meaningful events that bring entire communities together. One of the most famous traditions is Dia de los Muertos, on November 1st and 2nd. This isn't a scary, somber holiday. It's a joyful celebration of life and remembrance. It's one of the most moving things I've ever seen. Families create beautiful altars or ofrendas in their homes. Marigolds, candles, photos, favorite foods and drinks. The belief is that spirits return, and families welcome them with a feast. People clean graves, decorate graves, spend the night in cemeteries, sharing stories, singing songs, having a picnic. It's a celebration of the enduring connection of family. It's truly profound. Another huge celebration is Independence Day on September 16th. The night before, the whole country erupts in a massive party. In every town square, people gather to hear the grito, official reenactments by mayors or the president. The crowd shouts, "Viva Mexico!" Fireworks, music, dancing all night, green, white, red. The national pride is so powerful and infectious. It's an incredible experience to be a part of. And there are so many other local and religious festivals throughout the year. Guelaguetza in Oaxaca, traditional dances, indigenous costumes. During Semana Santa, you'll see solemn processions, passion plays in many colonial towns. Christmas, Las Posadas reenactments of Mary and Joseph's search for an inn. As much as I love to eat, and boy do I love to eat, you have to get up from the table and explore. Mexico is a country of staggering natural beauty and incredible history. Let's start with the ancient stuff. You can't go to Mexico and not see some ruins. Near Mexico City are the pyramids of Teotihuacan. Walking down the Avenue of the Dead and seeing the massive Pyramid of the Sun and Pyramid of the Moon is just mind-blowing. These were built by a mysterious civilization long before the Aztecs. You can climb to the top and the view is just, wow. You feel like you're on top of the world. If you're down in the Yucatan Peninsula, you are in the heart of the Mayan world. The most famous site is Chichen Itza, with its iconic El Castillo Pyramid. It's a masterpiece of astronomy and mathematics. But there are other, less crowded sites that are just as amazing. I love Uxmal with its incredibly ornate and detailed carvings. And there's Palenque, hidden in the jungle, which feels like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. Hearing the sound of howler monkeys as you explore ancient temples is an experience you will never, ever forget. But what if you're more of a nature person? Mexico has you covered. The country is full of incredible natural wonders. In the Yucatan, you have to go swimming in a cenote. These are natural swimming holes with crystal clear fresh water, formed when the limestone bedrock collapsed. The ancient Maya believed they were sacred portals to the underworld. Swimming in one is a magical, refreshing, and unforgettable experience. Some are open like a lake, while others are deep inside caves with stalactites hanging from the ceiling. It's like discovering a secret paradise. And the diversity of landscapes is just incredible. You can go whale watching in Baja California, where gray whales come to give birth in the warm lagoons. You can visit the Copper Canyon in Chihuahua, which is actually a series of canyons that are bigger and deeper than the Grand Canyon. You can take a train ride through it for some of the most spectacular views you'll ever see. Or you can visit the monarch butterfly sanctuaries in Michoacán, where millions of butterflies arrive every winter, covering the trees in a blanket of orange and black. From deserts to jungles to mountains, Mexico is an adventurer's dream. Okay, so you're getting excited, right? I can feel it. You're ready to book your ticket. But let's talk about a few practical things to make your trip smooth and easy. First, money. The currency in Mexico is the Mexican peso. While some touristy spots might accept US dollars, you'll get a better price if you pay in pesos. Get some pesos from an ATM at the airport when you arrive. Use ATMs inside a bank or major store if you can. Next, language. The official language is Spanish. In tourist areas like Cancun or Tulum, many service workers speak English. Off the beaten path, English is less common. Don't let that scare you. You don't need to be fluent. Learn a few phrases and it'll make a huge difference. Hola, hello, gracias, thank you, por favor, please, la cuenta, por favor, the check please. People will appreciate the effort. It's a great way to connect. Plus, it's fun. How do you get around? In big cities like Mexico City, public transit is good and affordable. The metro can get you almost anywhere. Ride-sharing apps like Uber are widely available, safe, and usually cheaper than taxis. For longer distances, Mexico has first-class buses. They're comfortable, clean, air-conditioned, and even show movies. Finally, a word about the water. Don't drink the tap water. Even locals avoid it. Always drink bottled water. It's everywhere, and cheap. When eating street food, use common sense. If it's busy with locals, that's a good sign the food is fresh and safe. Just be smart and you'll enjoy all the deliciousness without problems. Keep your wallet in your front pocket. Don't leave your phone or your bag sitting on a cafe table. Most important, trust your gut. If something feels weird or uncomfortable, it probably is. Remove yourself from it. Walk away. Go into a store or step into a restaurant. So there you have it, my friends, a little taste of what makes Mexico so special. Life-changing tacos, magical mole, vibrant music, ancient pyramids, incredible warmth of the people. But honestly, I've only scratched the surface. Mexico is so deep, so diverse, and so full of surprises. It's a place that gets under your skin and into your heart. It's a place that calls you back again and again. I know it does for me. My advice to you is simple. Just go, be open, be curious, and be hungry. Try the weird-looking thing on the street corner. Say hola to the people you meet. Get a little lost wandering down a colorful street. Sit in a plaza and just watch the world go by. Let the country reveal itself to you. I promise you the reward is so much greater than any risk. You will come back a different person, with a broader smile, a happier belly, and a collection of memories that will stay with you forever. That's the real magic of travel, isn't it? Food is the great connector. It's the universal language. When you share a meal with someone, you're sharing more than just food. You're sharing a piece of your culture, your history, and your humanity. And in Mexico, every meal feels like an invitation to connect, so please do yourself a favor. Make Mexico your next adventure. Go find your new favorite taco.